it going, everybody? It's Frisby Moonsong here. Yow! And today what we're going to be doing is, if you remember, we did an opening of the Cyber Strike structure deck. Well, we have taken our own advice. If you remember, we did the starter or beginner series videos where we said that opening 3 structure decks or buying 3 structure decks is the best way to start Yu-Gi-Oh! So that is just what we did. We took 3 of our structure decks that we have that were given us by our awesome Solo Pop and Unplug Yourself, and we thank you for them for this giveaway that's also about to just happen. And we opened them and we play tested with a deck that we built, trying to make it consistent. So obviously the deck that we built, we only took cards specifically from the Cyber Strike structure deck and nothing else. So that is the deck list we are going to be showing to you today. Obviously I'm no expert in machines because I don't play machines. I'm not a machine player, but you know what, this is for you guys who want to give it a try. Obviously you would have to get a couple extra cards to make it more consistent, to make it stronger, to make it helpful, to get more starting up plays, because it doesn't have that many negates in the main deck besides Infinite Impermanence, which is an amazing hand trap. But you know, we're gonna get to going through the giveaway and then we'll get to the deck list for you. So we'll see which of you lucky winners over here that commented on the video commented the right thing, should I say. Oh, I forgot to add a name. Let's add you before we start this, Mr. Kobe. There we go. Right over there. Cool. You're on the list, and we spin it, and we see what we're gonna get. Who is gonna get this? It is going to be, congratulations to the Blue Exorcist. Well done to you, sir. You have won 2 of these structure for yourself. So send me a message on Facebook or send me a message on here or any other way you can get hold of me, and we'll get the 2 structure decks to you as best we can. Please remember that we cannot ship any of this stuff overseas at the moment. Maybe when the channel gets a bit bigger and I'm able to actually afford it, then we'll start doing that a lot more, unless we can find another way. But thank you to all who entered. So now let's get straight to the deck list. As you can see, we have it right over here. We have coming in strong. We've got triple Cyber Dragon, obviously the best card. Ooh, there's a card missing from here. That was it. How can we forget the greatest card? I forgot to add that. I can't believe it. Machine duplication. Of course, you have to play the 3 machine duplication. How can you not play the 3 machine duplication? You can't play this deck without 3 machine duplication. Anyway, I think we've gone over 40 cards. Yeah, we've done 43. But you know what? It's fine. We make it 43. We make it work. So let's go. We have 3 Cyber Dragon, obviously, starting off strong. The main starter or the main card of the deck. Then we have 3 Cyber Dragon Gore, which is your best normal summon because it helps you search for any of your cyber spells or traps. Which is any of these spells or traps, which is amazing. So best normal summon of the deck. Then we have 2 Cyber Dragon Hurts, which adds a Cyber Dragon from your deck to your hand, which is really, really nice. We've got the 2 Naxter, which discards a card to summon itself, and then you can summon 1 machine with 2100 attack or defense from your grave, which is really, really nice as well. And then we have the 2 Cyber Dark Cannon, which is actually a Foolish Burial, which is really, really nice. I think maybe you can cut this down to 1, but it's very iffy. It's up to you how you want to play it, but it's really, really good as a Foolish Burial just in general. Now, the best Cyber Dark card, I believe, is Cyber Dark Chimera. This allows you to fusion using monsters from your grave, and you can discard a spell or trap to add Power Bond from your deck to your hand, which is obviously your OTK material. Then we have, for the, obviously we've got the extra deck fusion monsters, we've got the 2 Cyber Dragon monsters, we've got the new we've got the Cyber Darkness Dragon, we've got the Cyber Dark Dragon, and we've got the Cyber Dark End Dragon, I believe. Yeah, so we've got those 5, I think there's 5 extra deck monsters that come with this. So you obviously need the Claw, the Edge, the Horn, and the Kill to try to get more names into your deck to try summon them, which is really, really nice as well. Getting more resources. Then we have the one Juzukiru. Now, this is a card that not only is it really good in the deck, but it's also good as a side deck if you're just building up your collection. Kaijus, for you new players, are the most amazing outs to any boss monster in the game. You tribute the boss monster, and because it's tribute to as a summoning condition, it bypasses anything that makes it unaffected by card effects or anything that they can't respond to it because you're tributing it as cost for the summon, so it's not technically an activated effect, which is really, really cool. Kaijus are really amazing, and this is a machine one, so it goes with the deck of machines, which is really, really nice. Then we have 3 Cyber Emergency for the consistency and for the searches, along with 3 Cyber Repair Plant. I believe that's in the deck, if I'm correct. Yes, that was the card, right? Did I get the card right? I'm pretty sure. Yes, it was Cyber Repair Plant. Just double checking my stuff. I don't want to get something wrong here. And then we've got the one Cyber Eternal, which apparently is really good because you can summon a machine fusion monster from, or extra deck monster from your grave. No, it is a fusion monster from your grave and ignoring its summon conditions, which is amazing. It's so, so, so good. I'm not 100% sure. There's been that argument of if it bypasses the game mechanic that it needs to be summoned first properly from the extra deck, but we'll see how that works. Then we have the 3 Cyberdark Realm because it allows you to get a search of any of these guys and it gives you an extra normal summon, so that's really, really good just in general for getting it off. And then we have the 1 Cyberload Fusion because it's searchable and allows you to fusion by shuffling stuff back into your deck, which is really, really cool. And the best card in the deck, I believe, is Cybernetic Horizon, named after a set, funny enough. Cybernetic Horizon, which allows you to send cards from your deck and hand to the graveyard and one from the extra deck, which is really, really good. And then after that allows you to add 1 dragon or machine from your deck. So it's basically a Foolish Burial, an extra Foolish Burial, and a Searcher, and a discard one all in 1 card. Like, that is insane. That is pretty, pretty cool. And then we have the triple machine dupe, as we just put in now, because you normal summon the core, you search, and then you machine dupe and get your 2 cyber dragons out, which is really, really nice. Then we have the double power bond that is searchable off the Cyberdark Chimera, which is really, really nice, and it helps you go for your OTK. Obviously in the end phase of the turn it's activated, you take damage equal to the attack gained from the effect of the summon. So this, you gotta for this thing you would have to OTK in that turn, but then you also have this to also do an extra fusion summon, and it's a quick play during the battle phase. Then we have the 1 Cybernetic Overflow, allowing you to banish your cyber dragons in order to actually pop cards in the field, which is really, really nice. And last but not least, the best printing in the deck is Infinite Impermanence, one of the best hand traps right now, obviously countered by Crossout Designator, but it's still really, really amazing and really, really good. So yes, this is the main deck build that is quite useful, but there's a couple of cards that I want to note that are still really, really good in the deck, and I don't think people quite pick up on it. For example, we have Paleozoic Canadia, which is basically a Book of Moon, allowing you to flip one of your opponent's monsters face down, which is really, really nice, stopping a lot of plays. And also, even though like Book of Moon, it can be played as a quick play during your turn and your opponent's turn, if you activate a trap, this can summon itself from the grave as a monster, which is really, really nice, allowing you to get another defense or attack position monster on the field, either putting out more damage or creating a little bit more of a war, which is really, really nice. And the monster is unaffected by monster effects, because all Paleozoics are unaffected by monster effects when they're on the field, so that's really cool. Then we have the Gizmic Orochi, the Serpentron Sky Slasher, which is really, really, really cool. It banishes 8 cards from the top of your deck to summon itself onto the field, which is really, really good. It's a quick effect, which is really, really nice. And then, I don't know why someone's calling me. So yes, it banishes 8 from the top of the deck to summon itself, which is really cool, from grave or hand, and you can do it during your opponent's turn, which is awesome. And then, while it's on the field, you can banish 3 face down to destroy a card, a face-up monster on the field, which is really, really cool, and it's a really strong card to have. So those are 2 cards that you can look out for. Also, we have the Gale Doggo, used in a couple of degenerate combos, but this is really, really nice as well. Another nice reprint that we haven't had in years. You pay 3,000 life points and you send 1 monster from your extra deck to your graveyard. So that's really cool. This is a really nice deck to look into. Honestly, all in all, I think it's actually a really good structured deck in general. It helps bring out a lot of support for Cyber Dragons and Cyber Dogs. It can make the deck more consistent, and it brings back a couple of much needed reprints for Cyber Dragons, which is really, really cool. So yeah, that's the video for today. Congratulations to you, the Blue Exorcist, for winning the 2 structure decks. You can talk to me a bit later after the video on Facebook. And thank you guys all for watching. And from me, Frisby Moonsong, we'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers, guys. Yeah!